Good morning, Unpack Rebootable friends. Unpack Rebooters, Unpacksters. No, I don't like that one. Unpackables. That sounds like a Lunchable.
It might. I think it was one of the off-brand ones.
Unpackable.
Like,
Who's going to eat an Unpackable? That means no, I don't even want to open it.
I mean, if you see probably what Lunchables are made of, you probably don't want to eat those either.
We don't talk about that. We just eat them. We just eat it just like a hot dog.
Yeah.
Like Joey Chestnut eats like 70-something every year.
Perfectly healthy.
Yeah, he's making a ton of money too.
It's probably a lot more than 70 in a year.
I don't know. I think after that one day, I don't think I would do it ever again until the next year. He is going to tell you about it today.
Because it's gone on sale a lot recently. I thought it was interesting. Not a fan of the Atari 2600. I'm not.
Here we go.
However,
but he's coming on board with everything else Atari.
I do enjoy some of the Atari 7800 games. So I purchased the Atari 7800 Plus for $65
US.
US. It goes on sale quite often. I think it retails $129.99, maybe $124.99. But with it, you get
a lovely box, might I add.
You get the box, of course.
It's fancy.
It's very nice. You get a lovely system, a USB cable, no power plug.
Nope.
Bentley Bears Crystal Quest.
Woohoo! Bentley.
And the
controller.
The redone. It's wireless controller, which is a nice touch. So, for those that don't know, this plays all original 7800 games, 2600 games as well, and it is compatible with,
wait for it,
all of this fun. Original controllers.
Nice.
This is actually an aftermarket Hyperkin controller. Spoiler, worked just fine, no issues. Paddle controllers, original.
Nice.
Worked just fine. Atari 2600 games work just fine. But
he's got so many of them.
The kicker, the one reason I decided I was highly interested in this is because they keep updating the firmware to play the homebrew 7800 carts, which are quite expensive. They're like $50 and up, a lot of them.
Whew.
But there's really some pretty creative and cool games. And then the other thing that I like, Atari is re-releasing games, but there's a chunk of them that they're hiring developers to add enhancements to on the re-released version. So
the original developers?
Probably not the original developers.
Might be.
It could be.
What else are they doing now?
I don't know, but a lot of the homebrew community, they've actually hired to release some carts.
Nice.
If you have a regular Atari 7800, these re-release carts work on it.
Good stuff.
So it's pretty cool.
Is that why this is called the Atari Plus platform?
Plus platform. So it is software emulation. Get that out of the way.
Which people got feelings. I'm okay with it.
To me, as long as it's pretty well. I mean, let's be honest. A lot of these games control like crap anyway.
Here we go. Can't hold the man back.
And HDMI. So you don't have to run through 28 different adapters or an old TV. With a 16:9 and 4:3 switch. It's pretty bare bones, but HDMI. There's no front end. You just put the game in and it boots up like you think it would.
Play it away.
With that being said,
Bentley Bear.
We got some Bentley Bear, which I haven't played actually. I've played other games on it. I didn't play
not the one that came with it. No. Why would you do that?
This controller is interesting. I never used one of these. I honestly never really saw one until this system.
Did it come with the little knob?
Yeah, it has this little. It has a little screw-in knob for the directional pad, which I wasn't even aware that.
Any lag in the...
I didn't notice any. So it comes with its little
Receiver.
receiver that you hook into the system.
Little dongleberry.
It also came with a USB receiver, so I think you could then hook it up to a PC. And they do sell
Just one controller.
Just one controller. They
Did
do.
the original come with two?
I don't know.
Just curious. I'll have to look that up. Let us know.
They do sell these wireless controllers separate, and they also sell a wired version. I think the wireless version's $50 ish, and then the wired is $35. But the interesting thing to figure out anyway for me is what 7800 games actually use two buttons. A lot don't.
Quality wise, what are we talking? Like, that's actually.
I mean, it's got a little weight to it.
Yeah, because some of them are hollow. I'd almost say like put a weight in there.
I mean, they got, you can see they got a nice chromed, nice finish. I mean, it's all it's solid.
Yeah.
I will say the only thing that kind of bothered me a little bit, and the original could be this way too, the cartridge slot like gives a whole lot of wiggle room. So sometimes it's not like a forced, like, hey, it's just going to fit perfectly. You're going to sometimes move it around, and
maybe people aren't as good nowadays as fitting the rectangle in the rectangle hole. So
you have power, pause, select, and reset. So
there we go. That's all you can ask for.
That's about it. I mean, it's the 7800.
All right.
So
let's play some Bentley.
We're gonna boot up Bentley
Bear
and see how it goes.
Oh,
right.
Oh boy.
Here is,
look at that,
Bentley Bears Crystal Quest. I mean, got nothing to continue to, so glad that's lit up for us. All right. So I've never played this game.
I actually have not either, which probably just turned off a lot of folks.
So this is the 16:9 Switch, by the way.
Those graphics are pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I've been.
You can't jump on the.
I can't jump on anything apparently.
Rock.
Oh, he ate. Look at that.
What are those? Those
They're
trees?
Trees.
Poisonous trees? Oh my
Can I
goodness!
hit the fire with it?
No, you just have to jump the fire. Let's not be
Does
silly.
your energy just constantly go down in this game? Is that your? You have to
so.
like eat that one. Cool.
You have to eat the skeleton.
Yeah.
Poison tree.
Both.
Oh geez. What is he wearing? Is that a guitar or is he wearing something funny? I can't tell.
I think he's wearing a sweet little outfit.
Oh. He's got, yeah.
Can you throw higher? No.
Can the poison tree walk into the fire?
I'm sure they just go right through it.
That's not cool. Man, you have struggled with those. I don't know how you're gonna clear that one.
Yeah, I think you just you maybe just don't, or maybe I'm just really bad. Maybe you hold the like Mario, like oh, there we go.
Look at that.
And that's kind of weird. That's hard to do. Like
hold Mario.
Woo.
Oh, it's on now. Bentley. Oh man, he figured out the secret. Oh my goodness!
I figured it out, but I still went stupid there. I get so impatient in these games. Game over. I'll let you try a Bentley Bears.
All right.
So, one other thing we'll go over. So,
all right, you go over it while I'm conquering this.
It comes in this little cardboard sleeve.
How do you throw stuff?
The other button.
Oh, I didn't have it yet. Okay.
And then this is my only kind of issue. If you buy it retail, I think you'd get a nice big box if you bought it separately. So all the new versions of the games that you buy come in nice big boxes. I wish Bentley Bear would have a big box so it could match the other couple I've purchased. But, you know, it stores the manual. Where this, they give you the manual, but it's separate. So I have to find a place just to throw it.
Walk into the fire. Nope. He can go around it. I cannot.
And then one thing that was kind of a pain, because, you know, they're finding some games that aren't fully operating properly, especially on the homebrew front. it does have firmware updates, which the crazy thing on the firmware updates is you hook it to the computer, you download a program and update it, which should be easy enough. You pushing, look, that guy's gonna kill you. Which should be easy enough, but I had to try 3 different USB cables hooked up to the computer to update the firmware. And apparently the easiest thing to do is find the shortest USB cable you can find. And it should be hopefully high speed.
Ooh, honey.
I only got energy from it. And then it worked fine after I hooked it up to like a 1-foot cable. But until that point, I was fighting with the firmware update for a good hour until I found the right cable. And it doesn't tell you that. I even used the original little power cable that it came with, and that didn't work. So that's just one warning. But
he jumped out of the hole. I was not expecting that. I've never seen anybody do that in a game. No. He did. He went down there. Was like, no.
Firmware updates. Find a short cable, and you're set. This game is pretty cool, though.
Kind of like it. See if he can jump out of the hole. No,
it's just skeletons.
Man, imagine if that happened in Mario. The turtles and stuff jumping out of the hole.
Like, to me, these games, some of these games have surprised me because of
I knew it.
How well these actually, like this one controls really well. I mean, it feels like Adventure Island to me.
One thing, and I'd be curious to see the layout of the original controller.
I think it's pretty similar.
Are these spaced out that far? That, like, I'm talking about these buttons. Here's my issue.
Yeah.
So you're speeding. You're running real fast with this button. Typically the B button, which is the 1 button on here, which is also throw if you get the thing. But if you hold it down, you speed. But then you have to jump at the same time, and it's like you can't stop sprinting and do this. You have to like do something like some button mashing with the other part of your thumb.
Yeah,
it's very odd like that. Like usually they're close enough where you can kind of almost hold it down with your thumb pad.
Yeah,
this one and the grooves go this way, but you have to almost do that.
I do think that's how they originally were.
This is the first level again.
Yeah. So, since this is a new release, I'll grab one other game that was a original cart just to show it running an original cart as well.
As soon as I die.
Might be a forever. You mean here next for this?
I'm really getting pretty good, actually. Uh-oh. He'll trick you. I was going to say, he jumps through the branches.
Yeah, you're already giving pro tips, everything.
Yeah.
Box is nothing about how many levels are in this thing.
I think I just beat most of them just now.
Well, there you go.
See? Start bragging, and you jump in the fire. That's what happens.
All right, so now we're trying an original Atari 7800 game.
No game detected. We're not trying anything.
Nope.
We're not playing a darn thing right now.
Look at this. Go old school. See what I mean? This thing's like, it's like rip this thing out and throw it across the room.
Did you blow in it?
You're not supposed to do that. Don't you know anything?
What did you care about the rules? There are billions of people that blew in their cartridges and it helped. I don't care what they say.
It helped for that instant. That doesn't help anymore.
Man, a hater. See, watch it work now. Watch.
I didn't even blow it. I just put it to the side.
It was just the way you pretended to. It was enough.
Look at that Atari logo.
See? Told you. Look at that. Boom. Game on. Would you buy a broken game?
So we have some classic
Dig Dug in the voice of Sega.
I'm absolutely terrible at Dig Dug, but it's one of the games I just like to play.
I like Dig Dug. Again, I never had a 7800. I didn't think the graphics, just in my head, were this good though.
No, that's what surprised me too. Like that's part of the reason I decided to get one, because after looking at some of the graphics, I was like, those are
Oh, you're done.
I was like, those are actually really good. Because then I was reading, the problem is where you look up a lot of this stuff, whatever version everybody else has is the best version
Yeah.
of whatever. So like,
I mean, I've seen clearer versions of this, but this one looks authentic. Like this looks,
yeah, like Joust was a big one that got a lot of credit for being one of the more, kind of arcade accurate games on here, which I do have Joust, and I will say it is very much seems pretty arcade accurate, but
here you take over.
One of the only other things about this is it does not play multi-carts. So people that have multi-carts of 7800 games, as of right now, you can't use them. I don't know if a firmware update will fix that, but I kind of think they've been blocked from some of the comments I've seen. So good luck if you have any of those. I think it's just too bad. But overall, I've been pretty impressed with these games. Like, they all run well that I've played. They look a lot better than I thought they did. And there were several, there's several just popular ones. And then I know you can get ROMs for most of these, but the thing that I kind of liked was the homebrew and the new re-releases that Atari's doing with new features, which I'm sure eventually if not already, there's already ROMs made of them, but it's always nice to have the official thing.
You can try, bub.
So,
boom.
I mean, do you notice any issues with that controller being wireless?
No. I don't think it pumps quite as fast. But I don't know if that's a controller or if that's just how this system handled it. I think I'm used to really being able to take it to those guys really quickly. And I mean, not that he can't do it quick, but
yeah, I feel like that's more of the game.
Yeah, that's the thing. So other than that, no. I mean, it's responsive. I'm able to do absolutely everything I want to. It's kind of nice just being free on a old system like that.
Yeah, because that's the thing anymore. People have TVs mounted on their walls or, above a fireplace, and you're sitting there trying to play old school games with 6-foot cords.
Yeah.
Where this, I don't know of the range. I haven't tried to max out the range, but I haven't had any issues with it besides the button layout kind of sucks for 2-button games. So you have to hold it down. I have seen people that made adapters and things, and they actually use there's a lot of Genesis controllers circulating that have been modded for Atari games. So I don't know much about that world in here, but it seems to be pretty popular. But I will say there's some homebrew games that I am looking forward to playing and buying, I think, if I can get a hold of them.
Mm-hmm. That's a good version of it, though.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, pretty much all the arcade games so far what I've seen are really well done. Some of the better console games.
Kind of liking it, man. Like I said, I hadn't played it before. I knew of it. I'm digging it. Yeah, I'm dugging it.
Oh, great! Thanks, like, subscribe. The one cool thing too is
me,
not you. Majority of the games are relatively cheap. Homebrew ones, like I said, they get a little more expensive, and then there's a couple random ones here and there that are pretty high. Sucks for some people, but for instance, like Dark Chamber is one that's seemed like it was pretty high.
Yeah.
And it's getting re-released this month.
That's what they said.
So
That's good. I'm kind of glad they're picking the
because they picked Dark Chamber, which looks awesome actually. Like
yeah.
it looked, and then Fatal Run, which I've never played, but it's actually on Evercade as well. Excited for that. And then, Ninja Golf was re-released. I really wanted to buy it for this, but I do have it on an Evercade cartridge. So,
Right.
but
Yeah.
as a system overall, I'm very happy with the amount of money I spent.
No, that's fantastic.
$65.
Deal. And then you get the Bentley Bear and
Yeah, because those games are $20 or $30. Most of them are $30. You can find them on sale randomly, but they're $30, the re-released games, and the wireless controller instead of a wired one, which is also nice. You figured they'd pack it with a wired controller. Your choice if you think you would spend $125 on it.
that's a little. I get it. People have. They did. I get it. But
I think if you had the game library,
yeah.
maybe. But probably if you have a game library, you're, more of an enthusiast that has the CRT and the OG hookups and everything. But
I mean, there's times like, sometimes it's a challenge and it's fun to try to hook up old systems to modern stuff and see what you can do. Sometimes you just don't want to mess with it, man. Like, it's like, thank God for an HDMI cable. Pop it in, let's play, And
that was the thing. This was plug and play, drop a card in. You're playing old school Atari with a wireless controller. I had no issues.
Yeah. No, that's a good buy. I would unpack this. I think it's good. Definitely for the price you paid. For the 100-something, like you said, just depends your motivation. Still no problem with it. It's a console. The library's pretty big, and like I said, the graphics were more impressive than I remembered. And again, I didn't pay much attention back in the day, but I would definitely unpack it and think people would have a good time nowadays with it.
Yeah, and for anybody that knows some of the homebrew games that are excellent, feel free to let us know, because there's a few I have on my list that I'd love to track down. I would unpack it as well. I've tracked down several 7800 games at this point, and we'll probably be sure to preview a few.
Absolutely.
So, until next time, like, subscribe. Boo-boo.